We start off with Po coming in last second to save Shifu, who was just about to get slammed out by Tai Lung. He heard that "hey" and instantly looked up, turning around to see who had stopped him, but he did not recognize this nigga. Asking who he was, when Po clapped back with,
"I am the Dragon Warrior."
And when Tai Lung heard this, he instantly got to laughing, quickly sizing him up, trying to see,
is this nigga serious?
And throughout this whole interaction, Tai Lung could not take him seriously. He was out there making fat jokes.
What are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me?
Comparing him to Rod Wave when Po pulled out the Dragon Scroll. And like a master to a flame, a ninja with KFC, Tai Lung wasted no time instantly running in and punching Po, making him bounce off the pillar. And just as he was about to open the scroll, Po came back in and belly bumped him, sending him flying back, having Tai Lung looking up at him dazed. Straight disbelief. He ain't never been hit with no belly bump. But the thing that made Tai Lung even more mad was that when he looked up just to see Po over there taunting him.
Really? Oh, so that's how you gonna play it. You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
This is when Tai Lung proceeded to hop on all fours and run straight at Po, who was now beginning to regret his actions. Charging into him and sending them both flying into the air when Tai Lung kneed him, sending him bouncing off the roof and landing into this tree. When Po hit him with a rolling out of the way, making the tree hit Tai Lung, sending him flying away. But my boy was locked in on the prize, because he went from fearing for his life to locked in as he instantly ran back in and kicked Po away, sending him bouncing away like a bouncy ball, before running in and jumping up at Po as they got to wrestling mid-air. And whilst they're in the air, you had Tai Lung up there getting in a few good hits. But you know how the saying goes, what goes around comes around. So instead of Po being the punching bag, the roles instantly reversed, to Tai Lung getting stomped on before eventually eating a whole lot of ass. They had my goat looking crazy, eyes wide open and everything, just inspecting inside of that ass. And hear me out real quick. Can we honestly blame him? What did Sexy Red say? Ski! But they both got sent flying in different directions. You had Po get sent flying into a pot of spaghetti, turning him into a real bad man. Whilst he had Tai Lung over there licking his lips, just itching to get the scroll. He went to grab it, but Po latched onto it, reeling it in. But his dumbass proceeded to bonk himself in the head, sending the scroll flying in a whole nother direction. And Tai Lung wasted no time running after it. He went to chase down the scroll when Po proceeded to grab him mid-air and then use him as a launch pad, getting sent flying into this bamboo. He came out stumbling like Rock Lee with these new stilts equipped, kicking these pans as the dragon scroll proceeded to fall right in front of Tai Lung. Had Po over there stressing till he realized he could use the pots, hurling one at Tai Lung's face. I know that boy's head was ringing before throwing the pans at the scroll as he got to jumbling them all up. Had Tai Lung looking at them devastated. He couldn't believe it. But he kicked the pans away, revealing the dragon scroll, which made Po have to use a new tactic, playing patty cake with him, doing anything so he wouldn't get the scroll. When Tai Lung said enough is enough, splitting the bamboo like it was the Red Sea and grabbing the scroll, when Po's fat ass decided it was a great idea to land on him, crushing him and sending the scroll in a whole nother direction. Tai Lung then kicked him off of him, sending Po into this heap of fireworks. And if you watch this movie, you already know what comes next. He looked at the fireworks and got the bright idea to light that bitch, using it to propel himself at Tai Lung, who had now turned around to see what the fuck this nigga was doing.
Come on, man, what the fuck is you doing, cuz?
He proceeded to hit Tai Lung, sending him flying into the air as he grabbed the scroll and got to celebrating. But he had begun celebrating too early, because not even a minute later, he ended up hitting a rock, which sent him flying into this building, knocking the scroll up out of his hand. And when Tai Lung seen this, he wasted no time running back in, whilst he had Po over there imagining the scroll as a piece of bread. He began scaling the building, and when Tai Lung seen this, he proceeded to say,
"The scroll is giving him power!"
My nigga, chill.
Yeah, hold up.
So it's a few moments after Tai Lung kicked the building, sending the scroll flying up into the air, which made Po have to jump up and grab it. But Tai Lung didn't even give Po the chance to celebrate his tiny victory, because just like a third party, he came out of nowhere, kicking him down into the ground, and as if that wasn't enough, he proceeded to hit the Superman pose and punch him further into the ground, leaving behind a Po-sized crater. And now with Po laying on the ground hitting the Yamcha pose, Tai Lung was finally free to open the Dragon Scroll. And let's not forget, his whole life was literally dedicated to becoming a Dragon Warrior. So when he opened the Dragon Scroll to nothing, I really understood his confusion. His ass was there analyzing the scroll like words were randomly going to pop up. And to make matters worse, you had Po on the ground talking about some
It's okay, I didn't get it the first time either.
What?
And I genuinely don't even blame Tai Lung for crashing out. I would've punched this big belly ass nigga too. Tai Lung kept punching him, trying to hit him with the nerve strike he used in the Furious 5. But look at this nigga. He's all blubber, no structure. So Po was over there just tanking it. And after Tai Lung finally used his 2 brain cells to realize that the nerve strike wasn't going to work. Yes, getting foul particles in your eyes does lower your IQ. He decided to hit Po with the double whammy. But like I already said, Po's all blubber. So his body is as bouncy as a basketball. So knowing this, Po just absorbed the punch and hit him with the Uno reverse, sending him flying back into this building. But Tai Lung came out ready to throw the hands. He's never been humiliated like this. But little did he know it was already too late because Po's plot armor had already kicked in, dodging and weaving his attacks before stomping on his toes as he switched from defense to offense. He proceeded to walk him down, parrying all of his attacks before casually slapping the shit out of him. Tai Lung tried to hit him with a spinning leg kick, but he caught it and slammed him onto the ground before backflipping onto him. He then hit another backflip, grabbing his tail and bringing him in so he could headbutt him, kicking him in the no-no square before slamming him onto the ground like he was playing whack-a-mole with his body. Po then dodged his leg kick and proceeded to spin his tail around, treating him like he was a ballerina. And I want you to peep game and lock in, because how he proceeded to do "Our GOAT," yes, "Our GOAT," was simply atrocious. Po proceeded to pull Tai Lung in and use his own tail to block his leg attack, had Tai Lung looking at him in straight disbelief, before weaving the jab and using his tail to block his hook. When Tai Lung said enough is enough, deciding it was time to go pheromone and just take a chunk out of his body. But Po was on that, making him bite his own tail before pulling him away and smacking him away with his ass. Sent that nigga rolling away in slow motion, eating straight dirt sandwiches. But Tai Lung simply couldn't take his L, instantly getting up and going to run back in. But Po simply fixed his stance up and clenched his buttocks before sending him flying up into the air. He eventually came crashing back down, and when he came out of his hole, he came out looking like your average homeless man. Ain't no way he went from this to this. But this fight simply ends with Tai Lung trying to hit Po one more time. But this shit was weak as hell, man. Po easily caught it, putting him in the whooshy finger hold, and he simply ended this generational run by sending him to the spirit realm. And I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. If you did and want to see more, click here. You can watch Tai Lung vs 1000 Gods / Tai Lung 1v1 of the Furious 5. Feels out there piecing them boys up. Otherwise, man, just have a good day. If you want to see something specific, let me know down below. And peace out, man.